Have you ever thought about how much our lives depend on coding? From the moment you wake up to the second you go to sleep, coding is everywhere. But what if coding just disappeared? What would our world look like without it? Let's find out. Before we imagine a world without coding, let's talk about what coding actually is. Coding, also known as programming, is the process of giving instructions to computers, making them perform specific tasks. It's what powers your favorite apps, websites, video games, and even the systems that control cars, airplanes, and hospitals. Programming languages, like Python, Java, and C, help developers write code that tells machines what to do. Without these instructions, technology as we know it wouldn't exist. Every time you send a text, stream a video, or even check the weather on your phone, there's coding working behind the scenes. Now, imagine if all of that suddenly vanished. If coding disappeared, the first thing you'd notice is that your smartphone wouldn't work. No apps, no internet, no social media. Just a useless piece of glass and metal. But that's just the beginning. Without coding, transportation would collapse. No GPS, no autopilot systems in planes, and even modern cars that rely on software wouldn't start. Hospitals would face a disaster. Life-saving machines like ventilators, MRI scanners, and robotic surgery tools all run on software. Without coding, they'd stop functioning, putting millions of lives at risk. Even basic services like electricity, banking, and water supply depend on coded systems. Without programming, we'd be thrown back into the early 1900s, no online payments, no ATMs, no electricity grids that automatically balance demand and supply. And let's not forget entertainment. No video games, no YouTube, no Netflix. We'd have to go back to physical books and board games. Communication would change dramatically. No emails, no instant messaging, no video calls. Businesses would struggle, and the global economy would slow down. Imagine relying solely on handwritten letters to communicate over long distances. The world would also struggle with security. Digital banking and cybersecurity systems are built on code. Without them, hacking and fraud would be unstoppable. Even national defense systems rely on programming. Without it, modern security infrastructure would be crippled. Scientific advancements would come to a halt. From space exploration to genetic research, almost all modern innovations rely on coding to analyze data and run simulations. Without coding, human progress would stagnate. Education systems would also collapse. Schools and universities use technology-driven learning platforms. Without coding, students would lose access to online courses, digital resources, and even virtual classrooms. Learning would become much harder and slower. E-commerce and online shopping would vanish. Without coded platforms, businesses like Amazon, eBay, and online stores wouldn't exist, forcing people to rely solely on physical shopping. This would drastically impact global trade and convenience. Weather forecasting and disaster management would also suffer. Advanced climate models and early warning systems for hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods rely on coding. Without them, predicting and preparing for natural disasters would become nearly impossible. Coding is essential for creating countless job opportunities. Industries across the world, from tech giants to finance and healthcare, seek skilled programmers to build and maintain their systems. The demand for coders continues to rise as technology advances. Automation plays a huge role in modern businesses and industries. Coding enables machines and software to perform repetitive tasks efficiently, reducing human workload and improving productivity. From manufacturing robots to AI-driven customer service, automation is revolutionizing the way we work. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming the future. These cutting-edge technologies rely on complex algorithms written in code, helping industries innovate and solve problems more efficiently. From self-driving cars to personalized recommendations, AI is shaping our world. Cybersecurity is another crucial reason coding is important. With cyber threats becoming more sophisticated, companies and governments need skilled programmers to protect sensitive data, prevent cyber attacks, and maintain digital security. Without coding, digital safety would be impossible. The rise of smart devices and the Internet of Things, IoT, depends on coding. From smart home assistants to connected healthcare devices, coding allows seamless communication between machines. This technology enhances convenience, efficiency, and even health monitoring for millions worldwide. Coding is not just a technical skill, it's a tool for creativity. It empowers individuals to design interactive websites, create innovative apps, develop video games, and even produce digital art. With coding, anyone can bring their creative ideas to life and impact the world in meaningful ways. Technology is evolving every day, and coding is at the heart of that change. Whether you want to create the next big social media app, develop life-saving medical software, or improve global infrastructure, coding gives you the power to build the future. So, what can we take away from this? Coding is not just a skill, it's the foundation of the digital world. Imagine a future where more people learn to code and create even more amazing things. That's a future worth building. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coding Realm for more awesome tech content. Also, let me know in the comments, what do you think life would be like without coding? See you in the next one.